Your restaurant point of sale is the backbone of your operational workflow for your restaurant. That's a fact. It's a very important decision, probably more important decision than your menu, because you could change the menu. So here's how I, someone who owns 12 different restaurants over 20 years with 300 plus employees, chooses the right point of sale system for our brand and how you could do the same for yours. I'm Mike Bausch, owner of the Unsliced Restaurant System, the #1 restaurant course in the world for restaurant owners by a restaurant owner. I have had several point of sale systems in my time. I've worked on many before I owned this business. We started with one point of sale. It was horrible. It was given to us by our vendor saying, you should use this. It wasn't good. We switched to another one, which was okay, but then that company got bought out. Then we were with 2 different point of sales at the same time, which is a nightmare. And then we got another point of sale, which we got one of, and it was like, oh, this is all right. And then we brought it all on during COVID. That is several. Along with that, we've had different ones on our food truck because before now, it wasn't really possible to use anything other than an iPad around 10 years ago. So my point is we've used several different point of sales and I know which ones work and I know which ones don't. Let's jump in. It is insane how confusing point of sales have become. It's insanity. So let's break down what you should care about, what you should not care about. When it comes to a point of sale system in the modern era, i.e. 2024 and beyond, it has to be cloud-based. That is a basic thing. Also, let's take a step back. Have a point of sale. If you are writing it down, you are getting robbed. You are absolutely getting robbed, unless you're trying to rob the government, and don't do that. Don't try and be sleazy on your taxes. A point of sale is a professional thing. Are we on the same page that you gotta have one? Okay. If you bought your point of sale at Sam's Club, don't do that. That's not what a restaurant should do. So, cloud-based, it means that it's not living off like those big tower servers, a big Dell box in your office, because you want the information to be housed up top in the cloud. But why is that even more important in the modern era? Because you don't want to be tied to the office to do your reports. You want to be able to plop your happy ass down at the bar or in the middle of your restaurant to do your reports so you can keep being visible and do your work out here. Because being in an office is not how you make your restaurant money. Next, what do you want from your point of sale? I'm saying that because people want different things. If the user interface is super clean for what you're intending to do, for example, there's certain point of sales that are built for pizza, exclusively for pizza. They have a great user interface for pizza, but the reporting isn't that great. And all the other stuff isn't that great. But if that's all you care about is just doing dine-in pizza and it serves its purpose, maybe you're okay with that. I'm personally not. Here's what I want. I want to have different modules so that it's all holistically built in. I want to be able to have the gift card connected to the POS, to have the online ordering connected to the POS, and then having an open API. Open API means that I can find an app of some other form and connect it into the POS quite easily. When you don't have open APIs, it's code trying to speak to different code, like trying to take your 2004 Microsoft Zune and play new iTunes songs on it. You could probably figure it out, but it's not gonna be easy. So, having a holistic setup makes things easier, especially if you're new. Trying to connect apps to new things, it's not fun. It is not easy. The next most important thing you're gonna think is, well, which is the best price point of sale? Here's what's more important. What's the best credit card rate point of sale? Because that's going to affect everything in perpetuity, not just the upfront sale. And let's forget about the upfront sale. The point of sale companies that are looking to just monetize you on the upfront sale are gonna sell you, here's your point of sale, and then bye-bye, because they sold you. They might get your little bit of money for the technical support, but they're done with you. You want someone who's connected to this point of sale via an incentive of the credit card rate, so they're progressively still concerned with your success. So I want my point of sale company connected to my credit card rate company, and then I want that credit card rate to be the best possible rate. But what's a good credit card rate? Well, under 3% is entry level. That's what Square would be, under 3%. The best credit card rate you could ever get would be anywhere from like 1.6 to 1.8 over time. You're probably not gonna have that when you start up. So getting it in the low 2s is the best you're gonna get. Now somebody's gonna say, well, I have this situation or this or blah, 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 blah. There's such a shell game when it comes to credit card rates that this is not the video for that. What I mean by that is a credit card like Amex is gonna cost a completely different rate than Visa MasterCard. If that Visa MasterCard is a local debit card, that's gonna have a different rate than, let's say, a national credit card Visa or MasterCard. All these have different rates. I do not give one crap about all those different rates. I care about the blended of all of them that comes out of the bank account by the end of the month when I do the reports. So blended, your goal would be in the low 2s. If you're anything under 2.7 and you're a brand new single unit restaurant, you're doing pretty good. So we got modules like gift cards, online ordering, the actual user interface is good, but here's what's more important than all of them. What is the quality of the reporting? Is it giving you the reports that you want and need? Not just the ones that they have, but the ones that you want and need. Do you even know what you want and need? Figure that out first. Do you want to know the day sales versus the night sales, individual server sales? All these things you got to know going into this. And here's what you don't want to do when choosing your point of sale. Base it upon how much you dig the sales rep. That's not smart. That sales rep, you're never going to see again. Maybe here and there, but probably not. And another thing, that sales rep has a shelf life. They're probably not gonna work there in 18 months, more likely than not. And you're gonna be stuck with this point of sale. So do not base your decision on how likable the sales guy is. That's their job. They're supposed to be likable. You need the best point of sale system there is, not the one from the coolest bra you kind of dig. That's not what you want. So once you've decided this is the best system at the best credit card rate, then the next question is this gonna grow with me? Could you open multiple locations with this system? If you are trying to do different styles of stuff, like a kiosk at this location, full dining over there, handhelds at this location, can this point of sale do all that? That's important. If you're not growing and you just want the single user interface of the one style of thing you do and you don't care about reports, bad call. But if that's you, then you can kind of be more open with your decision. But if you're trying to grow and do multiple styles, you got to choose a point of sale that has the ability to do that. And we're going to be honest with you, that's limited. There's only a few players in the game who could pull that off right now. So you've locked in a good rate. You like the user interface, you believe it has the reporting you need, it's gonna be able to grow with you. The price of it's pretty solid, but also they're monetizing you on other things, so they're keeping the price down. Like Apple. A good point of sale is like Apple, in the sense that Apple iPhones should cost $4,000. They cost about $1,000 because they're monetizing you not only on the iPhone, but also on Apple Fitness, iTunes, Apple Movies, etc., etc. Because they're monetizing you in a holistic solution, they're keeping the price on all those things lower. That is the idea with the point of sale. Now you're giving your proverbial ass to them that you're on the hook for all their programs, but when programs are built by the same company, they are going to play nice with each other. And if they can play nice with other apps because they're open API, that sets you up for success. Now, full transparency. Currently, I'm with Toast. Is that for you? Maybe. If that's not for you, totally cool, bro. There's other players in the game. It's important that you look at all the ability to do forced modifiers. What's a forced modifier? When you buy a burger, does it make you choose, let's say, the burger meat temperature, mid, rare, etc. That's a second option choice. Sometimes when you get into pizza and other things, the ability to do multiple force modifiers and go down and down and down the line is like Inception times 10. It's a film by Leonardo DiCaprio with Christopher Nolan about going into different levels of depth on one item. My point is you gotta be able to go into that level of inception if your menu's a little bit complicated. If your point of sale was designed for hair salons, it's not gonna have a lot of forced modifiers. If it was designed for restaurants, then yes, it will. And here is why choosing the point of sale is more important than what you put on your menu. Because you could change your menu in about a week. A point of sale purchase is like getting married because it is a messy divorce. To undo a point of sale, go back, find the reports, save them, transfer them, try and do 2 point of sales at the same time, take down one online ordering system, build another one up. It is a full-blown divorce and the kids ain't happy and you're splitting houses. Ain't fun. So lean in on your point of sale decision. This is more important than your equipment decision. More important than which paper you put your menu on, and sure as hell more important than which ramekins you're gonna choose or how much salt you're putting in your sauce, because you can fix all those problems in a day. Point of sale is a multi-$1,000 problem that you gotta set up for success day one, and you wanna choose the right partner, so don't sleep on choosing the right point of sale. All right, in summary, I'm Mike Bausch, owner of the Unsliced Restaurant System. GetUnsliced.com, the course that takes you up and gives you the feedback loop of me, someone who's done this for a very long time, highly successful, multiple restaurants. Regardless, you need feedback, I got you. You need support, double dip, got you. Point of sales are not something to be taken lightly. You need to choose the best credit card rate, the best user interface, the best ability to grow, and it's gotta be cloud-based. Lean into this decision. Trust other operators more than sales reps, and never choose your point of sale based upon how dope the sales rep is. You do that and you're set up for success and in a position for your brand to grow with your technology. The Unsliced Restaurant System, GetUnsliced.com. Check it out, apply. I'll see you later, and I hope you got value out of this.